With Future was super nice. I remember Dirty Sprite. I remember all his records he dropped. I remember how Future was in the game, going crazy. But before he had good records, he was a good person. He had a relationship with Ciara. They were good. He was dropping good records, good hits. Not to rephrase what I was saying earlier, but he was dropping good records, good hits. Future was dope. I believe when his situation with Ciara, whatever, I said it, they broke up. And then, his hits he started getting in his feelings. He started getting in his bag more. And I watched 50 Cent do an interview one time. And 50 Cent has said that Future is bigger than Jay-Z in Atlanta. And at one point, he's right. Future was actually bigger than Jay-Z in Atlanta. To Atlanta, Future was like the Jay-Z and even bigger. And I have to agree with that because Future was everywhere. He had Dirty Sprite, Dirty Sprite in the cup, turn it up. It's on the highway rushing. He made it cool to be like, it's never cool. Let me not promote, I don't want to promote no drugs and none of that and put that out there. It's never cool to do drugs or anything. But he made it feel cool for a person that was on lean, perks, drugs, a junkie, to be a junkie at that time. And it's never cool. You understand? But that was the trend for that. He influenced the culture for that. You know what I'm saying? He tricked. Not for somebody who was grown and mature and knew about the drugs and knew about this, like never to go down that path. But I'm talking about he influenced the young kids, the new generation, that generation, even older people who were still out there bugging and shit. He made it cool to kind of drink syrup and lean and take pills, which is never cool. And I'm never here to, speak on any person's situation. That's never cool. I'm not here to promote any violence or drugs. So, we not into that. But it's never cool to do drugs. It's never cool to use any type of substance or anything and be out there doing those type of things. That's not cool at all. What I'm saying is, this is what he did at a time to influence hip hop. But his music was really good. The music had a feeling to it. The harmonizer had a feeling to it, And at that time, Future's going crazy. Somebody come out and sound just like Future, which was Designer. And that kind of blew everything out of proportion. Say that he felt some kind of way, right? He went on stage. They was kind of booing him at this time. And I'm not getting into the Designer part, but I'm just bringing that up. Future felt some kind of way at the time. He gets on stage and the crowd is like not booing him, but they wasn't feeling him because they feeling Designer. This dude came out sounding like Future. You thought it was a Future record. He sounded like Future. The song sounded really great. It blew up. It's hitting Atlanta. It's making it like he's in Atlanta and all that, but he's not. And the song kind of took off humongous. But Future knew like what other hits this guy has. Like, the thing with it, Designer would have kept going but he couldn't. You can't like copy somebody. You can't duplicate them. You gotta eventually become your own person. So he couldn't keep it up. So Future knew that, like, eventually it's gonna burn out. But Future had a wave at one point where Future sound was that. Like, Future's still that dude, but he had this wave that he had this frequency and how he jumped auto-tune, how his voice sounds on beats and stuff. So it made it sound even better to the fans, to the people out there. It made it sound even better. It was like, yo, who is this guy that's coming out here that's sounding just crazy with his sound? His music was nuts. Sold out shows and everything. And I believe this started to get into that after the relationship with Ciara. you know, after that, he started getting on Dirty Sprite and everything. But Future, what Future meant to me, I'm gonna tell y'all what he meant to me. Let me break this down. He meant to me the new generation of hip hop, right, was emerging at that time. He meant to me that, you know, this guy is here to stay. He's gonna be around for a while. He's not one of them one-hit wonders. He's not one-shot deal. His whole mixtape was fire. His songs was hit records. Then he did songs with Drake, which was taking off even more. And I'm just like, yo, he's consistent. And one thing I learned about consistency, when you're consistent, you always tend to win. When you're consistent, you know, for any artists that's coming up or trying to rap or rapping or looking, I would just say stay consistent, stay in the studio, whatever you do, podcast, everything, stay consistent, stay in the studio, stay on this camera, stay in front of it, promote, put your stuff out there, and let people see you, and keep going, because it get hard. You know, people get hard. Me as well. You know, I'm just starting this channel. If y'all see it right now, I don't have a lot of views, right? But I will later, as long as I stay consistent. I just don't have a lot of views right now at the moment. You know, my views is not crazy. I don't got crazy numbers. My shorts, like 500, 600, 1100, 1400, up to the 2000s, you know, consistently. But I don't have a lot of the long forms. But I'm not quitting, and that's where I'm not quitting. That's where things is gonna seem to work for me. You know, it's gonna keep going. So like, share, subscribe, comment below, hit the notification bell. Let me know what y'all think. Share this video, man, and comment below, and let's get this up there to 4,000 watch hours. Let's get the watch hours up there to 4,000. That's the goal. Let's get it for 2020.